All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this stream presented by True Billiards. And today we are going to cover the final stages of the Omin Q-List Duya Kun League. This is the Grand Finals 2024. And I tell you what, this is one tournament that attracted over 660 youngsters competing for the champion prize of 300 grand RMB. Wow, that is quite a nice championship prize here. I mean, that's a good 40,000 USD. I don't think any other sport or discipline offers such a prize for a youth tournament. So whoever takes this down is going to have a nice career boost and would probably turn pro very soon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are streaming this on a couple of platforms. So this is a little bit of a last-minute stream, but we do the best we can do. And I'm actually very excited to tune into this event. So without further ado, I think we are getting the feed from the location. So let's try to tune in. Okay, looks like they're still setting it up. Okay, here we go. Our head referee. Okay, so this is a match between two promising Chinese talents. Sheng Yishen versus Chen Chenggan. I hope I'm pronouncing their names correctly. Well, that's not a very accurate lag. I think they're both a little nervous. They barely crossed the head string there on that lag. So, okay. Exciting gonna be. I think I can see the young man on the left is using more like a pool cue setup. His cues are all two-piece cues, while the youngster in blue is definitely a Chinese pool player, a Duya player, or Hayball player, whichever discipline you compete in. They like to use snooker style kind of cues. Quite a lot of them use a one-piece cue. So this should be interesting. Okay, so it's interesting rules here for those who are coming from a 9-ball background. And I know some of you play, obviously, 9-ball on the American tables. Here we are playing on much tighter equipment. This is a Chinese pool table. So the corner pockets are extremely difficult. Oh, he's gone for the smash break. Okay. So that break, he kind of broke right from the middle of the table. He was probably trying to play the 9 on that break, because if he makes golden break, that's going to score him some hefty points. So 10 points for a break and run, 7 points for a complete run, 4 points for the 9-ball, and 1 point for a safety. And that's exactly what that shot was all about, a simple safety. So Failing to hit the one ball right now, for example, would concede 1 point for your opponent. He's got a one-rail kick shot here. I think he's gonna hit it. Yeah, he did. He did a good hit. He kind of took a chance on that. And you know what? When you roll the dice, you get rewarded sometimes. So, a hand raised in apology. But to be fair with you, when you're out and playing a kick shot and play a good kick shot, I don't think there is a necessity to raise your hand in apology because it was a good escape. You did the best you can. Oh, and he almost hit that ball. So you could even see the bend on the cue ball because of the sliding cloth. We're using a S800 cloth, which looks very slick to me. I think the ball is sliding off that first rail as soon as the topspin picks up. So you could see the ball going a little bit wide at the last moment, missing the one because of that effect. He sold out a tough run out though. I see the 3 ball, but on this table, that is a tough shot. That is a tough shot. If it's frozen to the cushion, then I think it makes the shot a little bit easier because you could kind of aim for the simultaneous hit on the rail and ball, and you'll most likely drive it smoothly down the rail. But if it's off by even a millimeter off the cushion, he's gonna have a very tough shot. He landed short side too, over the 4, which will make this shot even tougher. But he's playing safe, I think. He's not even... Yeah, he's a fast player. Oh yeah, oh yeah, he hit that really good, but he just didn't get the pace on it. He actually hit that ball really well. It was down the rail all the way. Maybe caught something on the way and moved out. Remember, we are playing with a napped cloth, so I think that makes the ball roll a little bit different compared to a 9-ball table. When you're going upstream versus downstream, there is a little bit of movement on the cue ball. Or object ball for that matter. Oh, he got such a fortunate bump. That was... In retrospect, that solved all his problems. That was an amazing shot. Beautiful shot. Alright, we've got a time limit on this match, I believe, but you know what? I don't think shot clock is gonna be a problem with these 2 players. I can see they are fired up. They are firing balls in, and you know what? We're gonna see him fire this bank in, surely. Surely. He's gonna draw it too. Let's see. Yeah, he hit it a little short. Oh, he sold out. That's not gonna be good. That's gonna be a 4-point opportunity for his opponent. I'm gonna brush up my Chinese reading skills and understand who is actually who right now. So, I believe Mr. Cheng'an is the guy who's shooting right now. So, Chen's made a bit of an error, to be fair with you. He wanted to bomb that 8 close to the corner, but instead he's going to try to play safe. And this is just a containing safety. I mean, he had no chance of hiding behind the 9, so he kind of just went for distance. He got a bit lucky too to make the 9 a lot more difficult. So, first game, quite a tactical exchange. We're going to see a lot of safeties here. This could go on for a while. I've seen this format. And once you get to the last 2 balls, you have nowhere to hide. It's like you're so exposed. So what happens is, because of such a tight table conditions, the players will choose to play a lot of snooker-like safeties. So they're going to end up basically splitting balls, long rail, short rail, short rail, short rail, which is what he's trying now. And he, you know, at some point a bank is going to be on. And I honestly think this is the point. So if he's aggressive here, he's going to try to bank it cross-side. and he did a very, very good job at it. But you know what? He might even consider another cross sight or try to play it down the rail, which is a super difficult shot on these tables. Super difficult. Yeah, he didn't hit it bad, but it just wasn't there. And he sells out a straight into the side pocket. Yeah, smile on the face of Chen. So Mr. Sheng here has a pretty makeable shot. Just bear down, don't move, go through the ball. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he did all those things. He didn't hit it bad, but I think his timing was a bit fast. He kind of was a bit too quick on his delivery. Now that was a solid delivery. Okay, well, that was a let off. I guess Mr. Chen scores 5 points in this first rack. Okay, some interesting rules in this format. If you get a foul ball in hand on the 9 when only 9 is left on the table, you can just shoot it with ball in hand. But if you have any other balls on the table, you can't play a combination with ball in hand. Now, if you're in the middle of your run and then you end up making the 9 in a carom or a combo, then that counts as 4 points. But you can't go out there and immediately win the game with a ball in hand combination. If you do that, it's a 1 foul point assigned to you. If you also have ball in hand and you play a lock-up safety, my understanding is the other player can pass the ball back. So they need to see the full ball for the pass back, or less than full ball for the pass back rule. Yeah. So it promotes a bit more aggression on the table. There are safeties being played, but they're not, and combos, early wins, they're not really as effective. So the concept here, I think, is to let them run the table more than trying to get a quick win. And speaking of running the table, Shen here has made a dry break and allowed another opportunity for Chen. So this shot here should be well within his reach. I think he's gonna make it. Yeah, he played a... See, that is a very beautiful shot he just played. It's a kind of stun with a little bit of top. So it's a kind of center ball hit from where he was. And sometimes that's one of the most difficult shots to judge. Now he's trying to bump the 3, but he's going to miss it. Which is actually not too bad because he's got a perfect bank. I think just banking this, he can control the angle. He can stop the cue ball, but he can still control the angle on the bank with whatever touch of side he wants to go with to shorten it up or to lengthen it. And as you can see there, he should have had a bit of inside on it because I think he went quite long. So he needed maybe just a touch of inside spin with the same angle to shorten it up. But unfortunately, he didn't get it. And I play a one rail kick here. This could go funny. Or it could go in the middle of the pocket. What a shot. What a shot that was. He didn't even... He just got down on it. He saw the line from where he was. He didn't look at the angle. He didn't approach it to see where he wants to hit. He just saw it. And sometimes I think that that's something that is such a fine line, you know, your subconscious visualization where you could just be down on a shot and you know you see it right away. You don't need to do a second guess. And I think he kind of felt that. Well, he didn't feel that shot. This is... Yeah, I don't know if he can make it here. I think he can. He's going to play safe. Yeah, this is a big mistake. He didn't want to hit that 8-ball, did he? Yeah, he's cutting it and just separating the balls. So quite a lot of turnovers so far. Both players had fair chances in their innings. I think that their potting has been really good. It's just their cue ball has been a little bit wild. Okay. I mean, this shot on an American table, no problem. But on a Duya table, he might play safe. And that's what he did. Yeah, he's gonna play safe against probably. Is he trying to... See, he needs to be careful here because he needs enough speed on the ball to get it down to the bottom rail and still not sell out. The 7 and 6 are there, so he kind of... Yeah, he's going behind the 9, isn't it? That's not a bad idea. That's a really good shot. Very good shot. We might see a jump here. We might see a jump. Yeah, he's got his jump cue out. Here we go. He's going airborne. Oh my god, what a shot. He's gonna bump the 9? Oh, he's so unfortunate. What a shot that was. He cut that in from that distance. I mean, that is a highlight reel shot. That is an amazing shot. He's gonna play safe though. I'm trying to stick him up. Yeah, stick him in the pockets and yeah, that's a really good shot. A lot of players might have chosen to play that shot though a little bit softer and not come out of the corner because he kind of bumped the jaw there. Play a little bit softer and just bring the 6 maybe middle of the table because we might see another jump here. We might see these youngsters, they're not afraid to jump, are they? Yeah, he's gonna make it. Oh, that was close. He almost made that shot. Okay, well, I think watching pool 9-ball in this format and juniors as well, that is probably as high octane as you're gonna get because these boys are not gonna... They're not gonna ponder too much. They're probably just gonna be trusting their gut instincts a lot and just making some really tough shots. Here we go. Okay, this is a golden opportunity for Shen to put some score on the board. He's not gonna let this one go. And I could see that strike was very confident. I might have chosen to play that shot with like a high ball. He just went for the stun, which shows a lot of confidence. Okay. Here we go. A concede, okay. So did he just concede that 9, his opponent? I'm a bit confused. Because he didn't shoot the 9, so... Was that a concede from his opponent? Oh, he smashed that break. He made the 1 as well. Wow, it pays to hit him. He hit him really good. He smashed him. But it's a bit unlucky though with the layout. He's going for the 9. I'm gonna have to say that probably before this match is over, we're gonna see at least 1 golden break. Especially if excuse me, Chen He's breaking. A tough combo here. He needs to control the pink 4. Yeah, he couldn't have made it if he hit it that. On a 9-ball table, American, you would have made that. Yeah, but on this table, he had to cut it more to the pocket. So the 4 should have been moving towards the right hand corner, top right corner as we see it. But he hit him pretty much straight. And this is a easy chance, I think. We should expect a run out here. All right, so does he stay up table and play the 3-railer, or does he go down? Okay, he stays up table. That's pretty smart. I think I would have gone for the same route, but the problem is you've got to reach it too. So he didn't have to go that far down, but these boys are really good playing with the rest, especially him, because I can see he comes from a hayball snooker background. He's using a one-piece cue, so any player using a one-piece cue, if they, they will know how to use the rest, I think. Perfect angle. This boy is focused. He looks confident, he looks focused. And he has the young Zheng Yubo look. Really, he really does. He really does. I mean, he's catching up, and he's going to take lead in this match. It's going to be at 8 points. And he's the younger of the two players. He's only 13. By the way, the youngest player in this tournament, guys, was 6 years old. 6 years old. All right, tough opening shot. He kind of just went for the hit and hope, to be honest with you. And that does leave an offensive option, which he's taking immediately. Oh, no, he's not. He's going for a safe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, he didn't even think about that. Look at that. He just went straight for the safety. So that's very wise move from our 13-year-old. When you have a very easy safety, you should always take it, I think, because easy safety versus a tough run out, your odds on the safety are just so much better. And once you have ball in hand, the run out just becomes a little bit easier, isn't it? In this rack, though, I think that 5-9 cluster, if you're looking at the bottom right corner of the screen, that's gonna be the deciding factor. So looks like the initial exchange is gonna be just whoever gets a clean shot at the 1. And I think he's gonna play safe again. Nice hit. He almost made the 2.
10秒。
I mean, if being in jail is the proper terminology for this, then he's in a bit of trouble here. This might be a very long and tactical exchange rack, unless he disturbs the 5-9 right now. Which he might. Which he might. Oh, okay. So for our English-speaking audience, I was able to find out a bit more about the 2 players. So the youngster we are seeing now is Mr. Sheng. He's playing Mr. Cheng'an. And I believe Mr. Sheng is 13 and Mr. Chen is only 15. I've already seen quite a few shots they've played that shows a lot of maturity in the game. And the word on the street from China, whereby they're playing a lot of, obviously, hayball and 9-ball on the Chinese tables. And the street game these days in a lot of the clubs and whatnot is actually either 9-ball like this in a similar format, or they play 6-ball. So, which is a little bit easier, very open, very offensive. So, because the difficulty factor in terms of making the pots is a lot tougher, but when you have less balls on the table, it makes your runouts a little bit easier. So this 9-ball rack here is... Oh wow, what a shot he did. So he had to do a touch of inside on that, because he had just half a lane open. Okay, 2 cushions stun shot. Perfect. He's landed a touch straight. Now let's see whether he goes into the pocket with a bit of topspin. I think that's what he will do. Yeah, so he's just going into the pocket with a high ball, 12 o'clock. He needs to come a little further down, but I think he's okay. You would probably see him just roll this ball in softly, and he leaves himself a nice cut shot on the 5. He might even draw it a little bit. Yeah, okay, he's left himself just a bit more angle, and I think that's perfect, because all he needs to do is roll this with center ball, and he's gonna get on the 6. Here we go. Yeah, he put a touch of outside on it. I don't think that was necessary, but it's still good. He's gonna roll this to the bottom rail and just come out. I think that is better. You get a better... Oh, he's going to bump the 8. Okay. Yeah, he tried to bump the 8. Wasn't a bad play. He could try to do it again. Let's see if he does. No, he's drawing it. He's going for the long shot, I think. Yeah. That was a smooth hit. I like that shot. Beautiful. He's smooth. Now this shot here, if anyone starts playing on the Chinese pool tables. This is the shot you should be practicing, because this shot comes up a lot and it's pretty tough. And he hit that as clean as he could have. Beautiful shot. We're gonna have a close match here. They're both playing really well.
第4局，陈成汉大金胜，谢谢。
I mean, he hit that clean. It didn't hit a rail. So that was a good complete run, which scores him 7 points. Therefore,
第5局，陈成汉开球。
he's leading 15-8 to break. And that 9 is moving again. And the 1 went into the opposite side this time. Okay. Okay. He's got a nice layout too. He's going for the 9. He's definitely going to try to make the 9. Everything else is down to luck, really. He's not going for anything else. The 1, the 2, he's hoping that the sheer force of the break will drive a ball somewhere. But the 9 being kicked by a ball every time off the bottom or top rail as we see it is what he's going for. So if anyone is to get a golden break in this match, it's going to be Chen here. Okay, top spin, playing for side pocket, I think. Yeah, he's playing for the side pocket. And I think that's a very smart shot because now he can move the 9-6. The thing here is, though, you don't want to move them in such a way where one of the balls end up on the bottom rail. You want to move them just enough to open the pocket. So he's taking a bit of a gamble, and it paid off handsomely because not only does he have the 5 over the top corner, he's got the 6 over the pocket now, and I think this is going to be 10 points here, unless a very major mistake. So this could take a commanding lead in this match for Chen. Oh, what a stroke that was. Wow, this boy can play. His delivery is very smooth. He's got a more 9-ball kind of American style of delivery. He's going very smooth and soft. So he's not going to have problems with draw shots. In fact, he overcooked that one, but he's still fine. Yeah, he stays down good too. It's okay, it's okay. Long way to go. Keep your composure. But when your opponent is breaking and running on these Duya tables, 9-ball, you know he's ready to play. Because to run out a rack on this table, every shot needs to be hit pretty much close to pure. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. Yeah, he's focused. Look at that.
陈成汉大金胜，谢谢。谢谢。
Okay, so the last 2 racks have been very productive for Chen. He's done a complete run for 7 points, and then he's done another one, which is a break and run for 10 points. So I think the pressure is on now. We are playing alternate break. So he needs to make something happen here. He's approaching it in a different way. So he's breaking from the side, and he is going for the wing ball. And on these tables, I've been playing a little bit of 9-ball. And I tell you what, that break does work a lot. Like an old school 9-ball break back from the Bustamante, Efren Reyes, Earl Strickland days. One on the spot, full on smash. And it works. It definitely works on this table. You will have layouts for a break and run, but you're probably not going to make the 9. Okay, he's made a first good shot here on the 1, but the problem is he's a little bit wrong with the angle on the 5s, on the 2 rather. So that means the cue ball is going to be tracking towards the 4. So he's trying to draw this. This could go wrong. This could go wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about drawing that shot. I'm not sure why he tried to go underneath the 4 ball. He hit it good, but it was a little bit too ambitious. And unfortunately for him, he's gonna sell out. He rushed that shot too. That kick shot. He could have played the same kick shot just a touch slower and planted the 3 on the top rail. I think that would have been the shot there, but he didn't. I think he was a little frustrated. Oh wow! No, that's what a line he just played. He barely missed the 4. Okay. I'm not sure he was playing for that. I think he was trying to get on top of it, but he'll take it. This is actually perfect. Just a little punch-out shot. Yeah. Yeah, it's all going apart for Shan at the moment. Yeah, he's just solid all around, isn't it? He gets down well, he stays on line. Yeah, he has authority in his stroke, he has the soft stroke. He can do the stun shots very well. So I think he knows his cue ball, for sure. All right, welcome back. This is the semifinals of the Kun League. We are playing Duya Kun League rules. This is high octane 9-ball on the Chinese table, and it is youngsters under 18. That was quite a smashing break, but I think he sold out a shot here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Wow, Chen's just getting gifts. He's he's starting to get on a roll here. If he gets layouts like this and ball in hands from his opponent or dry breaks, it could be a runaway match here. Because I don't see a problem. This is natural run out. Yeah, he's chosen to go 2 rails out to keep the cue ball a little bit lower because that gives him an angle to just drop the 6 and punch out for the 7. Being straight here is a pretty good angle actually. Now this is a bit of controlled draw, so yeah, he did very well there. He's got the cue ball now. He's not gonna be missing much if he gets an open table. Yeah, he's not gonna be missing.
第7局，陈成汉大金胜，谢谢。
That's 39 points to 8. I think we have 7 racks more to go, I believe. So, or is that 7? No, we got 4 racks played.
第8局，盛义成开球。
Shen to break. He gets very low on the cue to the point that his face is, his head is almost looking straight down with his eyes pivoting up, which is quite interesting. You do see that pronation on a lot of players, but he is in that sense quite extreme. While Chen here, if you look at his setup, he's a little bit more level. His head is level. I think it's just more of a where your vision center is, I guess. And yeah, he still has a little bit of that angle. He's not afraid of drawing the ball, I can tell you that. He plays draw shots really confidently. Might have to play a great shot here. I think he's looking to maybe bump the 1 or maybe bump the 4 and play the 3-9. Yeah, he's trying to play. Oh, wow. He dropped into that really beautifully. Okay. That was a very smart shot. He's played for the 3-4. This is missable, but I think he... yeah, he's just feeling so good. Never a doubt. This might be another run here. Now, I'm curious to know whether he goes 1 rail or whether he just goes under the 7. I think he's gone 1 rail. Yeah, okay. Problem with that is he landed a touch straight. Now, we're gonna see either a really beautiful draw stroke or he's going out of the corner topspin, which is what he's doing. So that's a 11 o'clock. A little bit of inside spin. Yeah, the cloth is slick, so it will grab a bit of topspin and slow the ball down, especially when it hits that second rail. So you could see that because he hit that pretty good. So to counter that, I think you need just a little bit more side spin, but it makes the pot a lot tougher. And Chen here is very much a plain ball player. He does not like to spin the ball so much. And I think that's the way to play this game on these tables, for sure. You need to play just vertical cue ball to avoid getting into trouble with the potting. He's gonna stun this pretty hard though. Let's have a look. Yeah, he went under and he might get on top of it. Just, oh boy, here we go. He was doing everything perfect until this moment. Alright, we're gonna have to... Yeah, he's gonna play safe. He might try to bank it in the side pocket. He might try to bank it in the side. Look at this shot. Look at this shot. What a shot.
第8局，陈成汉大金胜，谢谢。
Wow, that's 2 highlight reel shots from Chen. The jump in, I think, the first game, and this beautiful bank into the side pocket. Now, this is a shot, as an American, I'm coming from an American 9-ball playing background. This is a shot you never play. It's just never. You never play that because of the pocket opening. It just prohibits you from that angle to be effective. But on this table, it opens up the possibility to really consider this shot quite a lot. So as soon as he was lining up, I think it was clear that he was going for it. And if you miss, you most likely end up with a save anyway. Here we go. A dry break, but he's tied up balls. He's tied up balls everywhere. So Shen's probably thinking to himself, what do I need to do to get an easy layout here? He's had a couple of opportunities, but they were all tricky. He had clusters. He had to move balls. He did quite well there to move that, but he, yeah, you can see he's hanging in there. He was getting a bit frustrated the last rack, but I think he realized now that frustration is not going to help him. He needs to just try his best to play what he can play. I think playing safe here is the best thing you can do, really, because you could end up scoring a couple of points on saves. You know, tie the guy up, get him to kick. Maybe he misses. You get 1 point, and maybe run a couple balls, play another save. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. Because when he does that, it slows him down. He's been running out from everywhere. You need to change his gear. You need to get his gear down from that mode. And once you start playing saves and trying to grind a little bit, that could change the rhythm of the match, and it could be a turning point. So here we go. He's trying to two-railer here. Yeah, but what a hit that was. I mean, if he keeps doing that, what a shot. He still has a lane here, but this is difficult. Does he try to play the 2-9 carom? Can he do that? You know, I think that's the shot. The 2-9 carom. He's tried it. He's hit that way too soft. He needed to hit that a little firmer, I think, or a little thinner. He caught the wrong side of the 9. Yeah, he needed to hit that a little thinner, I guess. It was a tough one, though. It wasn't perfect. Another save coming up. And not a good one at all. Not a good one at all. It looks to me like the pocket is blocked by the 9, so we might try another 2-9 combo. No, he can make it. Okay. Yeah, he's going for the 2, I believe. Yeah, he's trying to make the 2. Look at that. His nose is almost touching the cue. That's interesting. He's going for the combo. Oh, he overcut it by a smidge. Yeah, it's interesting. Shen here, he's really eye level with the cue ball. I mean, he's going so low with his eyes that his nose is almost touching the cue. I haven't seen that very often, but it works for him, so very interesting. Okay, does he play into the 9 here and take a chance? Because if he does, he might not get back for the 4. So, I mean, I think he's going for it. He's thinking. No, he's not. He's going for the 9 directly. He didn't even try to make the 3. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that was not a good shot to take, because you could make the 3, come back for the 4, and then maybe consider playing the 6-9 since the ball is over the pocket. You can definitely clear the 4-5 and get on the 6. He could have played that. He doesn't need to run the 8 ball. But now, this could be a two-way shot where he's trying to move the 3 towards the 9 and maybe put the cue ball down on the... Yeah, this is risky. Very risky. He might be just trying to make it. Softly. Yeah, he's trying to make it softly as a two-way shot, and unfortunately, I think he's sold out. Yeah, so there's a couple of tactical blunders by both players. And once again, Mr. Draw Shot is back in action. He loves to draw the ball. Not afraid to do it. He's going to do it again here. This one is controlled, though. Oh, and this one here was... See, that's a draw shot that is hard to control, because he had to draw it about 3-4 feet, not far enough where he gets to hit the 7. He wanted to hold it, and so as you could see, what happened was his tip position was a little bit high. Now I think the best way to control that shot is to play the low tip position, but just control your follow through. You still can make it though, but not with that kind of stroke. Yeah, so this is a first big blunder by Chen here. He hasn't left too much, but can he make this? Yeah, it was a lot tougher than it looked. It was a lot tougher. But once again, I feel like he's not taking enough time. He's you know, Shen gets to the table, he just goes at his first thought of what he thinks he could make. And sometimes I feel like he's not giving himself enough options to look at. While Chen is a bit more astute in that sense. He obviously is trying to two-way bank and carom on the 9. There we go. Beautiful shot. Yeah, but you see, he ended up playing the 6-9 anyway. Could have done this. He could have done this when he had a clean shot on the 3. So he had the 3, 4, 5, and then he could have played the 6-9. So he kind of let in a little bit of a mistake, but Shen did not capitalize.
Duya 老式台球桌终结者。
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this live stream semi-final of the Duya Kun League, presented to you by True Sport Billiards. This has been a bit of a runaway match. Shen here is the younger competitor of the two. He's only 13 years old. He's made a 7 on the break. Does he have a shot? No, he does not. It was close. If that one dressed up right in front of the pocket, that's what he really needed. But now he's going to try to basically run the cue ball down. Yeah, and once again, I feel like he rushed that shot. He's feeling like, you know, he's not getting opportunities. So he's getting a little bit frustrated, I think. You see, he could have played a similar shot a little bit more accurately. Instead, he finds himself in a pretty difficult position now. The good news is that he can hit the one. Gonna swerve. Yeah, and once again, he swerved, but did he really have to swerve there? I don't think so, because he could have clipped the one, avoided, kept those two balls tied up as an insurance, and played a safety. And now what he essentially did was he sold out the one ball and opened up the cluster for his opponent, which is a big no-no. Especially the way this guy has been hitting the ball. Yeah, he drew that really, really well. Given the angle that he had, that was an excellent result. It's not an easy shot now, but he could probably drop this 2-ball in, bump the 9, and try to get a little bit closer to the 3. He's going to have a tough shot on the 3 no matter what. Only thing is he missed the 2. All right, here we go. I think this is a do or die situation for Shen. He needs to clean up these balls and get some points on the board. This is not an easy shot. This is not an easy shot. The thing about this format is that we are playing 9-ball on the Chinese table. The pockets are very tough. And as you know, 9-ball is a big power game. You have a lot of movement of the cue ball. You have a lot of traveling, two rails, 3 rails. You've got big draw shots, a lot of side spin shots. So accuracy is at a premium on these tables. So there are a lot of shots that you really want to keep your cue ball tight. You don't want to be shooting from long range, especially if you need to travel with your cue ball. So I think this format promotes exceptional cue ball control. And that was not an example of it, unfortunately. He did try to kick it, and I think he played to move the 3 down to the bottom rail, but he ended up selling out. Okay, well, Shen's got another opportunity, and this would be the shot to make it. So he's going to have to put a big stroke on that. Even though it looks like an easy shot, he's going to really need to cue this good. And he just about did that. He did very well. That was a brilliant shot. This one here is tricky as well, especially if you played with bottom spin. Yeah. See, I'm not sure that was the right play. I could have considered cutting this with top spin and going all the way down table to play for the 6 in the side pocket. I think that would have been a much safer shot. He tried to kind of hold it for the 6 in the corner. I'm not sure if that was the right play. Because it just makes that little drag outside shot on these tables. It's a tough shot to execute exactly cleanly into the pocket. Okay, he's having second thoughts here because the angle is a little narrow. I think a stun follow is what he wants to do. He could also play a little just roll the ball. But yeah, on these tables, you don't want to roll the ball because you might end up going just a little bit offline. So he realized that it was an awkward angle and he took his time. And I think that's been the difference between the two players. I think Chen's just had the read of the situation a little bit better. You see, he's asked the ref to clean the cue ball. That allows him a little bit of time to reset. He knows this is the shot that could win him the semifinal, really, because he's already more than 40 points ahead. This shot on this table is not a guarantee. Not a guarantee. But I would say he's an 80% favorite to make this. And he hit that clean. Very clean.
I
think we might have a player timeout here. All right, we'll be back after a short break.
震红胶边再次震撼行业，全球首创一体化成型胶边，尺寸更精准，稳定性更强，弹性更均匀，俱乐部安装更换更方便，是专业台球桌和台球馆首选。震红胶边持续助力台球运动全球化，倾力赞助冠军500万，独牙传奇等中式台球国际大赛。震红胶边台球桌胶边领航者。
Duya 老式台球桌终结者。
一
享千篇一律，厌倦了老式木质球桌，你的球房该为年轻人升级了。告别开裂变形，酷性高弹稳定，5年质保。打杆好只是标配，想酷就选独牙。
独牙老式台球桌终结者。
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the semi-final between Sheng Yishan and Chen Chenghan. Mr. Chen leads by quite a big margin. I think this match could be in the books soon if he keeps it up.
暂停结束，比赛继续。第11局，陈成
He's
汉
breaking as well, and he's going for that golden break. When things are going well, sometimes the pool god starts smiling on you. Look at that 9 ball. It's moving again. Now, if you had a chance to see the clip about the Duya tables during the break, this is the table we are playing on, and this is an interesting table. You have the... oh, wow, he just about made that. You have the pockets having the metallic cover, which provides for that crispier hit when you strike the back of the pocket, which I think, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but for those coming from a pool American background, I think that's something we like. He's not gonna like this shot. What was that? He basically snooked himself on the easiest of positional plays. That is quite the mental error there by Chen. But yes, coming back to talk about the tables, so that metallic cover provides for that nice ding when the ball goes cleanly into the back of the pocket. And that is quite important for a 9-ball player, at least for me. It's just maybe a bit of that enjoyment factor. Okay, that was not a bad jump shot, but Shen sold out, unfortunately. I just got an update from my colleague David, who's helping me with all the tournament scoop. The other match happening is between Wang Xinbo and Xia Liao. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but Mr. Wang is leading 31-17. What a safety shot that was. So the other semi-final is a little bit closer. This one here is a bit of a runaway so far. We've had over 660 players compete in this tournament, and the top prize winner gets 300,000 RMB. Now that is...
犯规。
Yeah, that is a prize money you should try shots like this for. He tried everything he could. You know, I'm not gonna say he didn't try his best. I think it was just... well, it was an impossible escape, to be fair with you. But I think this gives a huge incentive for these youngsters to kickstart their professional career. This is a beautiful 3-rail positional shot. He used the slide of the table, knowing that it would still slide and open wider off the 3rd rail. That's the kind of shot that is often overlooked when you're playing at club level table, when it's not sliding so much. But at this brand new cloth and under the TV lights, it will slide even more. And you could play those positional routes quite effectively. Yeah, this match is starting to really slip away now for Shen. I don't know if he even has a chance to come back still. He's gonna need a couple of break and runs to even get remotely close.
第11局
Chen's putting on a clinic.
谢谢。
I'm very impressed by his performance. He is the older of the two competitors, however. So that would carry some weight, even in junior competition. I think youngsters in the 15 to 17 bracket are probably the strongest. But to have a 13-year-old reach the semi-final, I think that's an absolutely amazing accomplishment in its own right. So even though this match's not going well for him, I think he can take pride in his accomplishment. And I'm sure he will have a very handsome payout from Duya. I think it is a marvelous initiative to have the juniors compete at such a level with such a prize money in such a professionally run tournament. And I think it sets the stage for
成开球。
more Duya 9 ball to come. Here we go. He's changed his break to a smash. And he smashed the cue ball into the top right corner. Oh no. Okay, so now he's made the cue ball. And my understanding is, if I read the rulebook correctly, is he cannot play the 1-9 combo right now. I don't think he can. Yeah, you see? Because otherwise that's going to be your most logical shot. But early wins like that are not allowed. So he cannot play the 1-9. He will probably play some kind of safety shot. I'm not even sure. But he's trying to make it in the top left. He's playing safe, surely. Yeah, he's playing safe. But he made it too. Wow. See, he played it as a... Yeah, that's an awkward cut shot. And, I mean, that is a clean hit. I think Chen here is really feeling good. The first couple of racks, he was a bit shaky. But after he got that first break and run under his belt, he just became a different player. He immediately lost all of his nerves, and now you can really see what this boy is capable of. And I can see that he's... I can also see the commentator's jinx. I think he landed really funny. I mean, he wanted to go a little further, but this is missable. But let's see if he does this. This is very missable. Yeah. He did not hit that bad at all. He just did not hit it pure. And on this table, anything on the cushion... In fact, anything on the cushion and one ball away from the cushion, those are the most difficult shots on the Duya tables and Chinese tables in general. When the balls are in open play like this... You do require an accurate hit, but you have a bit more margin. Ugh. Yeah, he didn't get into that. Okay. He's a tall chap. He can reach the ball. He doesn't even need an extension. And he certainly didn't baby that ball. He hit it straight in the middle of the pocket. Nice clean hit. Beautiful two-rail position. I think anything close to straight on the 9 would be ideal, so he's just going to follow the ball and leave himself a reachable shot. You don't want to end up too far down table because you can't reach it then. As a right-hander, he's fine anyway. And he smashed that into the back of the pocket.
第12局，陈诚汉胜。
So this table promotes certain shot speeds, certain shots, and here we have a perfect look at it.
梦想千篇一律，厌倦了老式木质球桌，你的球房该为年轻人升级了。告别开裂变形，酷刑高弹稳。
It does have the space age racing car look, no doubt about that. And I think that's exciting, especially when you play 9-ball, because 9-ball is a high-octane game. It is a quick race to the finish line. Okay, this could be the last chance. He's moved everything. He landed on a bank to the side pocket, which he's just going to shoot at. He's not going to take much time, I think. I think at this point, Shen realizes that he just needs to make everything he sees. He's going to jump now. He managed to snooker himself. And I feel like this match for Shen it's one of those matches where you just can't get started. You're kind of like stuck in first gear. Every time you get to the table, there's clusters. You're getting very tough opening shots. He hasn't really made many potting mistakes. He's hit balls pretty cleanly. He didn't falter in his mechanics. He played solid, but he just never had an easy opportunity. A lot of it's by his own mistakes, tactically, where he played some loose safety shots. And also, the break just wasn't working for him. And you see, as a result, he's going to get... He almost jailed him. He almost went 2 rails under the 6, but I think that was a tough one. Shen's going to try and made that really, really long shot. I think what we are seeing right now is what we call the loser's stroke, when a player is so far behind that he knows that his chances of winning are practically zero. There's nothing more to worry about. It's more about just go out there and hit some balls. And yeah, Shen's just letting his concentration lapse right there. I think this might be one of the last shots he's played in this match. Still some work to do, though. That was a perfectly weighted shot. He played it with a little bit of low drag outside and bumped the 7 out. Okay, natural 2 rails. He had probably 1 tip of outside spin on this shot. Now, does he kill it? Yeah, he does. Some club players might have tried to draw into the 9 to open it up, but for him, this is as good as gone. Into the pocket. Never a doubt. Yeah, impressive. Very impressive.
第14局，盛一成开球。
All right, here we go. I feel like every rack that Shen comes to the table, he starts hitting the break harder and harder. If you guys noticed how he started off, and he started on with the side break, didn't work. He went to the middle break, he hit him not too hard. Then he went into the full, I'm just getting fed up sort of smash. And sometimes it just wasn't to be. And as you can see, look what he did. He broke dry and he left a perfect opportunity for Chen to just put another complete run on his side of the board. And unless the 4 is tied up, which I don't think it is. Yeah, you see, he could make it from there. So I believe he's going to clear this table with relative ease. He just needs a little bit of draw. Makes the 4, gets back under the 6 for the 5 in the side, and then his run from there is elementary. I am very impressed with this young man. He's even asked the referee to clean the cue ball, because this is a shot where you hit it soft. Okay, he went 3 rails. He didn't even want to hit it soft. But if you do, play a cut shot like a half ball to a 3/4 ball cut. If you play those shots at slower speed, they can throw a little bit more. So keeping the cue ball clean does help. Well, I think we are seeing a clinic here. Yeah, he didn't bother getting close to it. He just played a center ball. He really plays plain ball superbly well. I don't see any unnecessary necessary side spin used by him. He's a very clean player. He draws the ball really well. He takes his time on the key shots. I think he's going to be the one to watch in the future, for sure.
第15局，陈成汉开球。
All right, here we go. Golden break coming up. Oh, he almost did. Now, we are not racking with a template rack, by the way. So, when you rack with the normal rack, triangle, and because it is a neutral racker, the referee is racking. That creates a lot of different situations. The balls are never going to be, almost never going to be completely frozen. So you do see the 9 ball moving quite a bit. And I think that little bit of uncertainty promotes a bit more powerful breaking styles. That was a great effort. We might see a jump here. He's made a good hit. Unfortunately, though, I think he sold out the 1-9 combo. And even though this is a very difficult shot on this table, the way he's been playing, might as well make it. Ooh. Okay. Well, guess what? He didn't make it, but he sold out a 1-9 kick shot. Now, do you play it from the... Yeah, you should play it from the side rail. You just need to hit the top of it. Oh, no, he wanted to hit the top of it, but he didn't. Oh, boy. Yeah, he didn't look at it. Yeah, I think this is where the inexperience comes in a little bit. I think
自由球，
Shen's been potting really well, but he's let a few shots just get away from him. He really needed to look at the angle there, because he had to hit that one ball pretty thin. Now, can he play... Yeah, he can't play... See, he can't play the 1-9 with ball in hand. So, that's kind of getting off the hook there. But I feel like that ball was well within Shen's grasp. I think he just didn't take his time. He's trying to carry him the 9 now, though. Well, that was a good effort, but once again, he failed to accomplish his goal. Alright, we might see a carom here. Might be cutting the 9 as well. Let's see. Yeah, he's gone for the carom, but I don't think he got it. Yeah, he hit it a little bit too soft. He needed a bit more pace on that. Can he bank the 1-9? And play safe at the same time? No, he's just going for the safety. But he sold out a gap here. Is he drawing into the 9? Can he do that? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not sure that works, to be honest with you. You needed to get the cue ball somewhere down on the right side of the table. Okay. Here we go. I think he has a cut shot. Cue ball is going dangerously towards the 9. Unless he kills it. No, he's spinning it the other way. He's going to try to come out of the other corner. Okay. It's not a bad idea. He had a lot more ball than I thought. Alright, does he bump the 3 or does he draw it? I think he's going to draw it again. Yeah, he drew it pretty well. Another little draw shot here. Okay. He got a little bit straight on this. I'm not sure. You see, he's looking at a 5-7-9, so it's a carom combination. So that's what he's looking at. That is an ambitious shot, but it looks pretty well lined up. So I think he's going to try to carom the cue ball into the 7 and bump the 9. This could go wrong. This could go wrong. But he's made it. What a brilliant shot. Okay, here we go. I think that was a redemption shot for Shen. I think he feels like he's not had the play of the table so far, but that was a brilliant shot. Well executed. Beautiful.
HR third generation chalk originated in Japan with technological innovation, even powdering and less miscue. For uniform distribution of micron particles, finer powder, patented formula, adhesive with improved grip. Easy and strong side spin.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for this live broadcast of the Duya semifinals for the Kun League Juniors. He's made a very powerful break, and he's made a very good first opening shot. A little bit over positional line, but I think he'll take it. He needs to play another good shot here. Draw it out, I think. I've noticed that this youngster's favorite shot is the draw it outside. He's played those most of the time when he had a couple of options. So he likes to draw his ball too. He likes to use a little bit more side spin as opposed to Chen. So he plays a more aggressive 9-ball in terms of cue ball movement. A bit like American style of play, which is interesting because he's using a one-piece hayball cue, which I think is more inclined towards a planar style of play. Played a really good shot there. The 7 is still tricky, and the 8-ball is going to be a problem. Oh, that was his best stroke of the match. That was a very nice stroke. Let's see if he do another one here. Oh yeah, he did. What a shot. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is where when you start falling so far behind and when you finally let all the nerves and all the pressure get out of your system because you're so far behind, whereby you think, well, I can't win this, can I? And this is where he just starts to play. But is it a little bit too late? It was a very nice run out, however.
第17局，陈承汉开球。
Goes the 9-ball. These boys are definitely not slowing down on their break. He's got a shot on the 1, but is he trying to make this off the 4? I mean, if he does, that's going to be one hell of a shot, but yeah, that's what he tried. He tried to make it off the 4, but he ended up hitting the 4 on the wrong side. And I think what he's going to end up getting back is stuck behind either the 4 or even the 3. There's a couple of options for a very nasty safety. Yeah, he's going for option number 1, and he did it pretty well. I think it would have been better if he could bump the 4, to be honest with you, because he could open those balls, but nevertheless, a good clean hit here. Might scratch in the side pocket. Nah, he's okay. And this has been the story of this match, more or less. Chen comes to the table, plays a good containing shot, and then Chen comes to the table, tries an escape or tries a very aggressive shot, and then he just sells out. And every opportunity so far, Chen has capitalized. Whenever he got an open chance, he capitalized. This rack, however, he's going to need to do a little bit of work. He's got a great angle on the 3. So I think he sees the goal already. He's going to try to spin this with a bit of stun and quite a lot of right spin. This is where we'll see him use quite a lot of side, I think. He's going to try to just bump that cluster out. Yeah, he's got too much into the cue ball there. He went a little bit deep. Still a good effort. He can still play safe and just dolly up the balls, split them up, and use the 5. Okay. He could have done a bit better, but we're gonna see a little kick and stick sort of shot here, hopefully. Yeah, he got away with that. Yeah, that was a shot that's extremely difficult on this table, where he had to manufacture an angle and spin it as well, really well, to get back for the 5. So I think he didn't get the spin that he required on that. He hit it a little bit too flat. He needed more topspin. Okay, here we go. Very nice. That 5-ball was a lot more tougher than it looked. I think he's gonna run this out again, though. He's coming back. He's coming back. We're seeing some confident play now. Yeah, he spins the ball. He likes to take the more. You see, he likes to take the extra routes. He doesn't. He's not afraid to use the rails. His style of play is a little bit more flamboyant, and this is where this is where flamboyant play can get you into trouble.
谢谢。
He almost crashed on that. The thing is, though, he's made a couple of runouts, but he's only been scoring 4 points. This is where he needs to step up and do a couple of break and runs and maybe a 7-pointer. There's no other way for him to come back into this match. He needs a couple of break and runs on his break. And I believe he's breaking right now, so if he does a break and run, that's still keeps him like a good 40 points away. So I'm not sure if he can. But one thing's for sure, he's gonna fight till the end.
第18局，盛一成开球。
Here we go. Will my prediction come right? Will there be a golden break? Oh, that was so close. That was so close. I was thinking to myself, these guys are due for a golden break because they've been trying to play the 9 every break for the last 5 or 6, both of them. And the 9's been moving around, it's just been not going into a pocket. And that was as close as it got, I think. The 9 was on track, but it got bumped by another ball. And once again, Chen comes to the table with the first open chance. He did not convert the last rack due to a loose safety play or a loose breakout shot. Can he make this one count? Now this one is a little bit trickier. He needs to make this clean shot here. 2 rails out. That's very well done. Now that shot required very good tip position. A lot of players might end up hitting it a little bit too low or a little bit too high. So he had a nice stun with a touch of side on that. Not too much, just enough to run the cue ball. A bit like this shot here. Probably put half a tip of outside left spin on that shot. So I feel like Chen plays such a conservative cue ball. Such a clean cue ball. That he's a big favorite to run out. I think this boy is gonna be making this run out here unless the 9 gets in the way, but I just don't see that happening. He's probably gonna get really close to the 9. Yeah, play a little pinch draw here. A little topspin here. And you land just in front of the 9, next to the Duya logo. Oh, he's killing it. Yeah, okay. Well, that's surprising. I would have played with a little higher cue ball, got a little closer, but I think it's fine. Yeah, he's not missing that. You see how much draw he put on that last 9 ball?
金胜，谢谢。
The reason he's done that is, I think, to just help the 9 a little bit towards the pocket.
球房要省钱，就上蹭个够，8000家优质球房的选择，台泥、公杆等球房耗材，工厂直采，拒绝层层加价，进口国产全都有，不仅品种全，而且更省钱。 球房要省钱，就上蹭个够。
Well, that was a smashing break. Safety play on the 1. This looks like a jump shot. It wasn't far away. He might get rewarded too. Well, he didn't. Very nice. Yeah, he's taking a gamble on there, trying to move the 9. I'm not sure if he needed to do that. Because the 3 was what looked like a makeable shot. It looks very tough now. I'm not sure if he can. He's probably playing safe. Yeah, he tried to make it. He tried to make it, but he thought he'd hit the 8 and land safe if he didn't. But as it stands, I think he's left a very easy opportunity now for Cheng to take another closer step. But I think at this point the lead is just too far. It's just playing for pride at this point. He's picked up his pace, that's for sure. Yeah, he's picked up his pace.
第19局胜一陈胜，谢谢。
Oh, I see. Okay, I know why he's not been shooting the 9. Okay. I'm guessing that because he's 13, does he get a one ball handicap? Does he get the 8? I'm actually curious. There's a couple of racks where Cheng did not need to shoot the 9, so I'm assuming that is the case. And I think that's fair game. I don't think it makes such a big difference in 9 ball. Of course, it could in some matches, but in hay ball, the 1 ball handicap makes a huge difference. Because that ball could be obstructing other balls, and etc. But I think for 9 ball, it just doesn't happen that often.
第20局胜一陈。
Right, here we go. Balls are flying everywhere. Look at this. He's got a perfect shot unless the 3 comes in the way. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, that's brutal. That's very brutal. Got no choice but to kick it now. He made it too. What a shot. Wow. And he didn't land on the 2. Wow. I mean, yeah, that was an amazing shot there. He fully deserved to make it and land on the 2, but unfortunately. Yeah, and this has been the story of the match for Shane. He kind of had funny layouts to get started in his runs, so that is why he didn't have many complete or break and runs, if any. He's been scoring only 4 pointers, while Cheng's been scoring a couple of break and runs, a couple of 7 points, and I think that's been the difference in the match. They've had also a lot of tactical games where both players made errors. Now this shot here is very difficult. Very difficult. Not to say, not the stroke, but the visualization of the angle to back cut it down the rail like that. That is a tough shot to play. Okay, Chang's got the first open chance in this rack. There's a nice little stun follow. Now, does he bump the 8 here, or does he just roll it up? I think he just stays above it, really. Yeah, he flicked it, which could have gone wrong. He's a little funny on the 6, but the way he's been playing, I think he's probably gonna make this. Oh yeah. Clean stroke there. He didn't like this. I don't think he got far enough. This could be a problem. Even though the Duya table or the Chinese table, you see that he went for the bank shot. He didn't even try to make it in the side, because if he had almost no angle, you can't pound it into the middle pocket and get away with it. The ball will come out of the pocket. It will just fly right out because of the way the table is designed, I think. So there are certain shots you just can't manufacture that crazy angle. There's one shot he tried to manufacture. Look, this was just like a replay from rack number 2, I think, where Chang made that shot, side pocket bank. He almost made it as well. And these boys play so fast, I'm struggling to keep up with them. They're just taking flyers at everything. Yeah, that was a... Yeah, I think we are getting to the culmination of this match time-wise. So, oh, what a clean strike that was! But it's only worth 4 points.
第20局胜一陈胜，官方暂停5分钟，5分钟内到判负一局，谢谢。你还暂停吗？这。
It's been quite an entertaining match so far, I have to say. It's a little bit difficult to commentate on because both players are not taking much time at all in between shots, especially if it's Shang. He literally, I think, averages like 10 seconds a shot. Chen is a little bit more measured, but even so, he's a fast player by any standards. Yeah, he didn't hit that very well. Or the rack was a little loose. I feel like the rack was not tight on that. Definitely something happened with the rack on that break. And look, before the ball stopped rolling, he's down and he's making the 1 ball. What a shot. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna make the 6 though. Yes, he did. Yeah, we are seeing... yeah, we are seeing Shang just going through the motions at this point. He's too far behind to come back in this match, I think. And he knows it as well. But funny enough, he's been winning a couple of racks. The last 3 or 4, I think he was in with a chance, and he's won a couple. This is a tricky shot. Very tricky shot. Oh man, he hit it so good. And I think this is probably...
第21局，陈诚汉胜，谢谢。
We still got racks to play, but at this point, I think Cheng's got this win in the bag.
第22局，盛一晨开球。
Looks like a dry break. He wasn't short on power. But once again, he sold out an easy opener. And Chen's gonna take full advantage now. Played a brilliant shot on to get on the 2. This looks like a run out. The 7 is gonna be his only problem ball. Here we go. It's a good angle. Now, I'd be curious to know whether he gets close to it or tries to bump it up. I think he's just going to try to get close. Yeah. And that was a very well done executed shot. And just like that, Chen gets another, I believe, 7 points on the board.
第22局，陈诚汉大金手，这个是没有超分的，因为没有3-4犯规，判负1局。
Okay, I think we are.
打完，这个比赛是不允许。
I think we're gonna have a. Are we having another rack or? Yeah, I think Sheng's basically asking the referee whether he can concede because there's no way back in this match. Theoretically, of course, you could maybe play safe about 20 times and get 21 pointers, then break and run every other game, but I just don't see that happening. So at this point, I think we're just going through the motions here before Cheng advances to the final.
这个咱们没有重
We're gonna try to tune into the other match if it's still going on by the time this one is finished. So
第23局，陈成汉开始。
stand by for that, guys. We'll try to tune into TV table number 1 after this rack, I think. Oh, here we go. 9 balls moving, and he's scratched.
自由球。
Happened there. Okay, I think we lost the feed. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we lost the feed on the semifinal match. I'm gonna try to get the feedback as soon as possible. And I think we might be experiencing some technical difficulties from the location. All right, I'm going to try to see if I could get us tuned into table number 1 in the meantime. I'm not sure what happened to the main TV table, but I think we have lost the feed from China. I think the result was already pretty clear, and I believe that they were conceding that game. So Chen advances to the final. Congratulations to him. He's definitely the favorite, I think, based on the performances that I saw so far, to take this tournament down. So we'll get to see him tomorrow. In the meantime, please stand by. Let me see if I can get us on table number 1. I can't promise that I can. I'll try my best. If I could do so, I'll be able to maybe cover a little bit of the other semifinal if it's still ongoing. Yeah, it looks like all feeds are gone. I'm not able to receive them anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we're gonna have to end our coverage here. I hope you have enjoyed that. I certainly have. That was quite a high-octane match. And we are going to be back with you for tomorrow's final. My name is Tim. I'd like to thank you for being here. And on behalf of True Billiards and Duya, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care.